Welcome to sixth grade math. You can use a model and find a fractional part of a number. The model below shows how to find 1/4 of 20. Step 1, model 20 on a piece of grid paper. So there's 20 squares. Step 2, divide the rectangle into 4 equal sections and shade one of them. So if we divide them into 4 sections and we shade one, so 1/4 of 20 is 5. And you can see that the shaded area is 5. Estimate the percent of a number. Estimate 52% of 298. 52% is close to 50%, or 1/2, and we'll round 298 to 300. So we have 1/2 of 300 is 150, and 1/2 or half means to divide by 2. So that's what we did. We divided by 300 by 2. So 52% of 298 is about 150. Estimate 60% of 27. 60% is 3/5. Round 27 to 25 since 25 is divisible by 5. 1/5 of 25 is 5. And all we did was divide 25 by 5 since 1/5 means to divide by 5. So 3/5 of 25 is 3 times 5 because 1/5 is 5. So 3/5 would be 3 times 5 or 15. Thus 60% of 27 is about 15. Check your progress. Estimate 48% of 76. 48% is close to 50% or 1/2. So we're going to use that. And we will round 76 to 80 to make the math easier. And 1/2 of 80 is 40 because 1/2 means to divide by 2. So we divided 80 by 2 to get 40. So 48% of 76 is about 40. Estimate 18% of 42. 18% is close to 20% or 1/5. Round 42 to 40. And we have 1/5 of 40 is 8 because 1/5 means to divide by 5. So 18% of 42 is about 8. Estimate 73% of 41. 73% is close to 75% or 3/4. Round 41 to 40. 1/4 of 40 is 10 because 1/4 means to divide by 4. So 3/4 of 40 is 3 times 10 since 1/4 is 10. 3/4 is 3 times 1/4, so 3 times 10 or 30. Thus 73% of 41 is about 30. Scaffolding questions. Sale, team t-shirts, 50% off. Suppose a team t-shirt costs $20. How much would you save if you bought it on sale? $10. How much would you pay for the t-shirt on sale? How much would you pay for the t-shirt on sale? $10. How did you figure out the sale price of the t-shirt? 50% is the same as 1/2. 1/2 of 20 is $10. Then I subtract 10 from $20. What if the team t-shirts are on sale for 20% off? How would you change the procedure for finding the sale price? Instead of finding 20% of the price and subtracting, I might find 80% of the price. That's the amount I would pay. So you would subtract 20% from 100% to find the amount you would pay, which would be 80%. Polar bears can eat as much as 10% of their body weight in less than 1 hour. If an adult male polar bear weighs 715 pounds, about how much food can he eat in 1 hour? To determine how much food a polar bear can eat in 1 hour, you need to estimate 10% of 715. Method 1, use the proportion. We have 10% equals 1/10, and we would round 715 to about 700. Write the proportion. We have 1/10 equals x over 700. And since 10 times 70 equals 700, we'll multiply 1 by 70. So 10 times 70 is 700, so 1 times 70 is 70. And method 2, we could use mental math. 1/10 of 700 is about 70. So a polar bear can eat about 70 pounds of food in 1 hour. Real world example, hiking. A group of friends went on a hiking trip. They planned to hike a total of 38 miles. They want to complete 25% of the hike by the end of the first day. About how many miles should they hike the first day? To determine how many miles they hike the first day, you need to estimate 25% of 38 miles. Method 1, use a proportion. 25% equals 25 over 100 or 1/4. And we will round 38 to 40. Write the proportion. 1/4 equals x over 40. since 4 times 10 equals 40, multiply 1 times 10, and we get 10. Use mental math. 25% equals 1/4, and 38 is about 40. 1/4 of 40 is 10. So they hiked about 10 miles the first day. Test example. Utica surveyed the students in his health class regarding their favorite juice, which is the most likely number of students out of 353 that would prefer orange juice. So if we look at orange juice, it's 22% of the students. So you need to estimate the number of students out of 353 that would prefer orange juice. 22% of the students chose orange juice. So we'll solve the item. 22% is about 20%, or 1/5, because 20 goes into 100 5 times. Round 353 to 350. 1/5 of 350 is 70, and we know that because if we just take some zeros off, we know that 7 goes into 35 5 times, so or 5 goes into 35 7 times, so 5 will go into 350 70 times. So about 70 students would prefer orange juice, so that means the answer is B. According to a recent survey, about 80% of 6th graders eat lunch in their school cafeteria. About how many of Westside Middle School's 126 6th graders eat lunch in the cafeteria? So 80% is 4/5, 80 over 100, and then 20 goes into 84 times, and 20 goes into 105 times. Round 126 to 1/25. And if we do 1/5 of 125, that is 25, because 125 divided by 5 is 25. And 4/5 of 125 is 4 times 25. Since 1/5 is 25, 4/5 would be 4 times 1/5, which is 4 times 25, or 100, which is B. Additional examples. Estimate 49% of 302. 49% is close to 50%, or 1/2. Round 302 to 300. 1/2 of 300 is 150. 1/2 means to divide by 2. And 49% of 302 is about 150. Estimate 80% of 1605. So 80% is 4/5. Round 1605 to 1600. 1/5 of 1600 is 320. Because 1600 divided by 5 is 320. So, and 4/5 of 320 is 4 times 320, since 320 is 1/5. 4 times 1/5 is 4 times 320, and that equals 1280. Thus, 80% of 1600 is about 1280. A CD that originally cost $11.99 is on sale for 30% off. If you have $7, would you have enough money to buy the CD? Method 1, 30% is 30 over 100, and that equals, if we simplify that, it's 3/10. We can round $11.99 to $12, and 1/10 of $12 is $1.20. 1/10 means to divide by 10. So 3/10 of $12 is 3 times $1.20, because 1/10 is $1.20, so 3/10 is 3 times that. So we get 360. Now we have to subtract 360 from $12, and we get about $8.40 because we rounded the original price. And that is about $1.40 more than we have, because we have $7. Method 2, you could take 100% and subtract 30% to get 70%, and round $11.99 to 12, and then convert 70% to a decimal, 7/10, and then multiply 0.7 or 7/10 times $12 and get $8.40. Additional example, test example. Claire surveyed her classmates about their favorite vacation spots in the United States. Predict the number of students out of 234 who would prefer New York City. So if we look at the table, this one is in percents. and they're giving us the total number of students, so we'll just calculate it that way. We need to estimate the number of students out of 234 that would prefer New York City. 26% of the students chose New York City. Solve the item. 26% is about 25%, or 1/4. And we'll round 234 to 240 so that it's easily divisible by 4. 1/4 of 240 is 60. So about 60 students would prefer New York City. The answer is B. Your homework tonight, please go to Google Classroom, submit it. Have a great night, and I will see you in class. Thank you.